しよっかな。あ、俺が食べさせて。あ、ごめん、なんでもない、間違い。忘れて、訂正してお詫び申し。これはダメでは。家までご挨拶に行って、お父さんの許しを得てから至る場所では。
Alright, so a couple of things. First off, y'all, Misan was looking delicious this episode. Y'all see her like scooping some stew? She was wearing just like a long sweater, like as like a sweater skirt thing. I was like, oh my god, I gotta hold myself back from not getting animated and jumping in the screen. But for real, okay. So let's talk about episode 2. So here's the thing. A part of me doesn't know, y'all, if I like this anime. And a part of me had a moment of like, this is awesome. So let me talk about both of those things. First off, let me talk about me not liking it, you know? And I think for the most part, I think 75% of the episode was meh, you know what I mean? Like, it was fine. It was happening. It was occurring. But there was nothing like spectacular about it, okay? And a part of me got reminded of another anime, which is 𝐒𝐻 Can't Communicate. Now, I think 𝐒𝐻 Can't Communicate is a really cute anime. I enjoyed watching it for the most part. It was one of those anime where it's like not every episode is equal, which means like, you know, there's some episodes that are like, oh, so funny, so good, and some episodes like, oh, you know what I mean? And it reminded me a lot about that, but not only because of kind of how I felt after watching that specific anime, but the secondary one was the way it did storytelling. And the way this one does storytelling is in blocks, kind of like how chapters work in mangas and stuff, basically, or how panels work in mangas. Basically, you go from one panel to the other. It's like you basically go from like one little story arc to the next story arc. And this one looked like it was separated in, I think 3 arcs is what this one was separated into. It just basically means it told story A, story B, story C, and it's kind of moving on and moving the story that way. Not my favorite type of storytelling when it comes into anime. Like, I don't mind, you know, transitioning into separate things, but I don't want to say hate because it's not when it's done right, you don't even notice it. But when it's done kind of clunky, it kind of stands out a lot. It's like, okay, it moves on to this one thing and moves on to the next thing. I think this one does it okay, but the reality is not my favorite type of storytelling. I just have to tell you, it's just not my favorite type of like boom, boom, boom. So that's one thing that it reminds me of that other anime in that aspect, is it goes from one story to another. Now, the other thing that kind of makes me second guess my choice in the anime is and it's stupid on my part, right? I'm calling myself stupid in this part. It's the girl I like forgot her glasses. Now, I understood that was the shtick, that was the thing that the anime was about. But I didn't realize that we're only going to get that of just her forgetting her glasses over and over and over and over and over again. Because last episode, we ended on, she's now wearing contacts. So I just figured like, the initiation of them meeting, the initiation of them getting closer, the initiation of their relationship, even if it starts as a friendship, would be based on her having a moment, or maybe a couple of moments of her forgetting her glasses. I didn't realize that every effing story is going to be, I forgot my glasses on the train. I forgot my glasses in the classroom. I forgot my glasses because I just took them off. I forgot my glasses here. Like, again, I understand that's the title of the anime, and I understand they're living up to the title of the anime, but it's like, I don't know if I can just sit here for 12 episodes with 103 different unrealistic scenarios of someone losing their glasses. Now, I'm going to say I lost my glasses. I left them in a truck that I sold. So I get it, but it wasn't one of those things towards like I was forgetting or losing my glasses all the time. Like, it's just, it's one of those things towards like, I just don't know if I can sit here for 12 episodes and have 4 scenarios every episode being about the girl losing her glasses. I think that might get a little old really quick. Now, what I really liked about the episode, okay, is there's one standout moment that I thought was hilarious. And I think this is where the episode transitioned to be better, okay? They go out. She gets his line, okay? And she gets his line because he decides to announced to her and the class that if she doesn't have her glasses or whatever, he will protect her from, I guess, the invisible glasses boogeyman. So eventually she gets his line, and she says, well, you know, you're going to protect me, so I'll hit you up if I ever need you kind of thing. So she ends up messaging this dude. She ends up messaging her main character, and she says, hey, come out to the train station, whatever. She apparently fell asleep on the train. She forgot her glasses. They end up holding hands. Cute. I was like, okay, they're holding hands. It seems like it's reciprocated, you know, like he's enjoying it. You know, it's a good time, okay? They go to eat, and she obviously can't see. She can't see. She keeps missing the cake. So he's like, I'll feed you. And he just does it without thinking, but I was like, okay, good move, bro. And she's like, okay, cool. So she opens her mouth like, you know what I mean? And he says something to the effect of, I need to go to their home and receive her father's blessing first before I do this. And I lost it. I thought that was the funniest shit I've ever heard. Then he follows it up with, oh, he begged for her father's mercy in his head 12 times because he had to feed her 12 times. So I thought that was, again, a funny moment. And that was like the highlight of the episode. Then after that, she takes him to the glasses store. He says goodbye. She holds his hand. They share another moment. And then at the end of the episode, towards the end of the episode, she remembers throughout her time hanging out with him that she was looking at him the whole time. Basically, like, she's realizing that she's maybe catching feelings, maybe even subconscious. Maybe she's not, like, really realizing, but she's catching feelings. You know, I was like, okay, that's cool. So I enjoy the times of funniness, and I enjoy the times of them getting closer. But I think the predictable and tropey within the context of her forgetting her glasses, I think that's what can drag my enjoyment of the anime down. So I'll just say I ended episode 2 hot and cold. Really had a really funny, like, belly laugh moment that elevated the anime up, but then in the context of it being surrounded by all the rest of the episode just being okay, I don't know. So that's how I am on the anime so far. Let's see how episode 3 goes. Let me know what you guys think, though. Maybe I'm just off base. Again, I have a very weird opinion. If you guys been on the channel, you guys know that. It's like, I like what I like, and I don't like what I don't like. And that's just period, the end. So let me know what you guys thought about this episode down in the comments below. I appreciate you guys being here for episode 2. I'll see you guys for episode 3. And we'll see if we can make it past that, or if this one's like, we'll just let it stack up. All right, I'm going to see you guys then. Peace.